don't know because I scheduled it and nobody's there. And when I don't schedule it and I just, have it there a few minutes before, everybody's sitting there waiting. I guess I better stop scheduling. Oh my goodness. Look what I have.
What is it? You're not moving.
Say what? You
What
can't
do
see
you?
me?
Oh, a Hershey bar. Me and Betty used to those, but we don't need them no more.
um, it's the only candy I like really, except for those two are about it, and they can sit there forever, and I won't touch them. And these, I just start salivating when I see them.
Oh yeah, if you put them in the form of a Hershey's Kiss, you may as well just hang it up.
Oh yeah, you just keep popping them in,
Hey
and
Sherry.
I'm not. Hi Sherry. I'm not all that crazy about white chocolate, but for some reason, when it shapes like a Hershey Kiss, I'll eat those too.
I don't like white chocolate.
And I'm not crazy about white chocolate at all. Oh, okie dokie.
Makes me nauseous.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I just not, attracted to it because to me it just doesn't have a flavor. But I don't get nauseous. But when it's in the little shape of the little kisses, it just I don't know. It's just small enough to just melt in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta figure out where I want to start. Oh, I need to start where I forgot to look for stuff. I was thinking of some kind of stamp to put back here. I guess I don't have to do it now, but I intended on looking for something.
There's Cassie D. Whoa, Rhonda came out before 8 o'clock. Hey Rhonda.
Whoa. Hi, Rhonda. I have these little scripts. These are kind of cute. That might look cute on these little small flowers and little writings. We'll see how that looks. Have that as a plan. And I've got I'm trying oops, oh dear. I'm trying to remember what I need to get done.
Hey Janice.
And then I've got to do a little bit of distressing on that back one. Oopsie. Oops, I did that wrong. What did I do? Not already, Rosemary. Oh, I have all of these.
Hey Christina.
I was just putting in the wrong position. Never mind. Haven't even started. I'm confusing myself. Hey, Carol. Hello, Janice. Hello, everybody. Everybody I missed. Rhonda, Kathy. Who else did I miss? Oh, my goodness.
Hello, Carol. There's Nancy. Hey Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
I'm not even gonna try an English accent because I can't.
Oh, okay. All right, we're getting there. I don't know where we're getting, but yay! So I got my distress ink. I'll be with that. I think I want to use maybe my brown. I want to put black back there. I want to put brown stamping. I'm thinking. I'm not sure yet. Get that out. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Brownie?
I
Uh-oh.
said it was good to see you in Yorkshire the other evening.
Uh-oh.
Yorkshire, Worcestershire.
That's right there with Worcestershire.
Kathy says, "Do you hear the audio make an odd noise? What kind of noise, Kathy? I don't hear it."
Check your check your neighbors.
Mine's good, Rhonda. Yorkshire.
There you go. Did somebody teach you how to say it?
Carol.
Oh, okay. We'll get a few different sizes. I guess I need to take time. I think I need to clean up. So how was your weather today, Susan? Oh, she's muted.
78 degrees and sunny.
It was stinking 82 today. It was like, I go, how come it feels so warm? Oh, because it is. It was really warm. Then I went out, it was Monday or Tuesday, I dropped off. I went to the paint place to get a gallon made for some touch up I want to do, springtime. Um, and she took all the information. She took a little swatch of it. That was Monday. And she says, do you have to have that today? I said, no, I can have it tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. And she's supposed to call me. Never got a phone call, never got a phone call. So I had to run out and get a couple of things for Richard today. And so I thought I'd swing by and see, what the heck's going on. It's already Thursday. And I speak to the gentleman and he can't find it anywhere. And he goes, who did you leave it off with? And I said, well, it was a girl. And he says, we only have one girl employee. So he goes back and asks her, and she doesn't know where it is. And I'm thinking, my goodness, how did you lose my order? Just for a gallon of paint.
And why does it take more than 10 minutes to mix it?
Well, because they had so many orders before me.
Oh, whatever. Were they all standing there waiting?
No.
Okay, then.
Man, I need to take you with me when I go. Well, I was trying to be nice because I knew I didn't need it right then and there. I probably won't use it for another week. So anyway, so the owner, the guy, he was a little perturbed that she lost it, and I could see their little tension there between them. Like, oh boy. He goes, I'm sorry. Is there any way you could bring that back? I said, yeah, no problem.
I'd love to bring it back, but since she lost my swatch, I don't know what color I need.
Because all the colors on my house are custom colors. Because I wanted to match, sort of like the vintage heritage, colors on old Victorian homes. So I went through a lot of trouble to mix just the color I wanted.
Hey, Lori. Hey, Adria.
And then had them make like real paint. And that's what my whole house is painted with. So I just can't go run down and buy paint from Joe Schmo because Joe Schmo doesn't have it. Okay. So how many are working on theirs? No raised hands. Don't do it so quick that I. I know Mary's working on hers.
Adria said she sent you a message on Etsy about her bee kit. And they're asking, is Richard feeling better?
Richard, yes, the short answer is yes. His fever has gone down. It's only 100. It had gone all the way up to 102 yesterday. So today it's 100. That one big pain he had is gone. He still has a mild headache, and his whole body just aches. Um, so that just sounds like a stinking flu to me. So anyway, so yes, he is feeling better, but he hasn't eaten in 2 days. He didn't eat yesterday because he was nauseous all day long and just was, in pain and sleeping. And then today he slept most of the day. He only got up I think he got up like 3 or 4 times for like maybe 15 minutes, and then he just went back to bed. He says, I can't even read a book or watch a movie. I feel too awful. He goes back to bed. He's asleep right now. Um, so I might have to run if he gets up and needs something. But yeah, I have no idea what it is. Some flu or cold. He had his flu shot, so who knows? Who knows? Okay, so you said, let me go check my messages.
Hey,
Who did?
Sasha.
Hi, Sasha. I'm sorry, Susan. Who did you say sent me a message?
Adria Wilford.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will go look.
How did the lottery drawing go, Adria?
I got the lights wrapped in a piece of tissue paper. Yes. It wasn't bad. It didn't get. Oh, okay, okay. Are you sure they aren't in? Are you sure they aren't in another bag? Because double check, double check. Because on some of them they were in two different bags, and in some of them they were in one bag. And if I just messed up, no problem. I can send that to you. But double check and see if it's not in a real thin bag in between all those printed out pages. Double check that and let me know. Otherwise, no problem. I can get that to you. Okay. I think
Hey, Katie.
I think I think. Let's go ahead right now just so we can get a feel for what we want to add, because right now obviously it looks pretty naked. So if we start getting the edges, because we're going to see these edges from the top and we're going to see these edges from the side, and that kind of all adds to the overall look. Oops, that needs to be trimmed. Okay. Yeah, I went out. I had to run a couple errands, and boy, it was toasty out there. I felt good. Felt good. But we're gonna get a cold front coming in Saturday night through through Sunday. And so we're gonna have severe weather Saturday night and all day Sunday, which translates into rain and thunderstorms and wind, and if everything is just wrong, possible tornadoes. That's all along the Midwest from top to bottom. It's just going all the way across. So they said north of us. What state's north of us? Not Missouri, but the next one up above. What's above there?
Upper Missouri.
Huh? I can't see my map in my head right now. But they're supposed to get some really bad weather on, I guess that would be Friday night, Saturday. And then it comes swooping down, and that's what we get Saturday night. So they're having a lot of warm weather up there, unusually warm weather. Not as warm as us, but warm for them. And then that cold front's going to be coming in, and it's going to hit that warm weather, that warm air, and ba-boom.
Kansas?
Probably Kansas and whatever is east of Kansas. No, that'd be Missouri. A little further up. Is that oh, I don't know why I can't see my states right now in my head. Up there anyway. They all kind of blend together in my head up there. And I used to know all the capitals to all the states. I don't know any of them anymore. I used to be pretty good at geography. Those days are over. Oh, and remember I told you that I had that really intimate moment with that dolly?
Yeah.
Well, I had to go in just for my regular 6-month checkup with the doctor because of the blood pressure. It wants to make sure it's under control. And she goes, well, yeah, hasn't it, if I want to mention anything. And I said, well, I did kind of whack myself on the nose, and my nose has been stuffy ever since. And I think it was allergies, but I don't know. So she looks at it and she goes, have you ever broken your nose? And I said, no. And she goes, well, you did this time. What? She goes, yeah. She goes, you broke your nose. I go, oh, I wish I had known.
Iowa is above Missouri, and Illinois.
That's it. Yeah. That sounds about right.
So you have Tennessee, Kentucky, and Illinois all to the east of Missouri.
Okay. So they will get it on Monday.
I didn't realize Nebraska. I'm such an idiot when it comes to geography. I'm horrible. I didn't realize that if I drove straight up north, I'd be at Mary's house.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, because I thought Nebraska was like over on the other side of the Mason-Dixon line. See, that's how much I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the majority of people don't know where the states are in the United States.
Janice said she's done that too. Easier than you think, breaking your nose.
Yeah, but you'd think you would know.
I ought to drive up there and then one morning at 5 o'clock in the morning go banging on her door while she's alive.
That's right. Wouldn't that be fun?
And she'd go, well, somebody's banging at my front door. Hang on just a second.
Then she'd mute you, and then we wouldn't be able to hear her scream when you go, hello!
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 I came to get a wax paper box.
Lori says she's what? She's
straight down to Phoenix.
Oh, see? That's how we should let people know where we live. We'd name another town and say, I live straight down or straight up from XYZ. And you go, oh, okay, I know where that is. But anyway, so I don't know, maybe I've created a deviated septum or something, but my nose is just so stuffed up. I can't breathe normal anymore.
I think that only happens if you use those products from Goop.
You get a naughty nose. Okay, now this cover that you're going to put on this, you can
Are
get
you
a,
gonna get a nose job?
say what?
Are you gonna get a nose job? No, okay, she's not.
Oh my gosh. On where's the one? Oh,
Hey, Johnny.
on this one, you can do it two ways before you get ahead of yourself. You can put whatever cover you're going to put directly on here if that is, good enough for you. Or I got a piece of cardboard. I'm not sure how we'll do it together. On this one, I got a piece of cardboard and glued this on there, and then glued the cardboard onto that. So when we get to that point, we'll figure out which way you want to go. Probably do it the same way so you can see exactly how I did it. And then you can decide if you want to do it or not on your own. Did I say hello to Johnny?
Bonsoir, Janine.
I heard you say hello, and I forgot if I said hello. Hey, Janine. Hello, Johnny.
Lori said she has a deviated septum and she only breathes out of one nostril at a time.
Oh no. Well, see, I got whacked right on the bridge. I still got a bump there, and it's my right side that feels like it's just all stuffed up. And I can blow and blow and take a Benadryl and nothing happens. I just can't breathe out of there anymore. I mean, I can, but it was like an effort.
Well, maybe it's a piece of bone blocking it.
I don't know. She said she goes at lots of times. I mean, your passageway there is so small that if you like knock it over just a tiny bit, it makes a really big difference. So she says I may have just moved it enough when I broke it for me to, notice when I breathe. So, oh well.
Maybe if like at night before you go to bed, like if you'll take a rubber eraser or like a tampon or something and just put it up there to stretch it out.
Like a stirrup, huh? Stretch it out, baby.
Janice said get you a neti pot.
Oh, those things. I tried one. I almost choked myself to death.
I'd be scared I would drown.
I don't know where that stuff went, but I was choking.
Well, it's supposed to come out the other side.
Oh, it did not. It did not. You're not getting me to use one of those again.
It comes out your ear, you need to worry.
All right.
Actually, they really do use tampons for that.
They stick it up your nose when they do the operation.
Oh, I did that one time, Janice. Woo!
All right, so this is already looking cuter, right? You're getting a little definition as opposed to just all that white stuff
It is cuter.
with the birds. We'll put some stamping on there in a second. And we've got this, and we put a little bit of the distressed ink on this one. I'm not going to bother in here because you're not going to ever see that because that's where all the little valleys go in. This I don't think you're going to see either, but you do the top and the bottom. So I just lost my shoe. Where'd it go? Off my foot. Oh, and the poor puppies. Richard is the one that feeds the dogs, and it was like last night I realized the dog hadn't eaten all day. Poor things. And but they were asleep. I didn't even wake them up. They were on their pillows, dead asleep. So I figured, poor things, you got to feed them in the morning. And I'm surprised they weren't like scarfing it down, or they just eating kind of normal. So
if Daddy's not gonna eat, we're not gonna eat.
I guess so. They didn't really care.
Our daddy don't feel good.
That's right. And they stay. And if Richard's in bed and they're in the house, they're over in the bedroom on their bed. They sleep all day long if he's asleep. I had to force him to go out because it was such a pretty day. I said, no, 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 you're a dog. Go out there, go chase a squirrel, go do something. You don't need to be sleeping all day long. Hello. Oh, I like stuff that have little numbers on it. That's got little numbers. Oh, Johnny has her surgery tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I'd be nervous too with excitement and the other kind. Are you even going to fall asleep tonight? I probably wouldn't. I'd probably keep waking up. Well, that's exciting. Especially since you think it might work. Okay, I like this one. All right, let's do this. Let me get the my little pad. You guys probably can't see it, huh? But I don't want it to be dark. I want it just to be that light brown. Sort of, like the color of the distressing. Oh, no. Oh. All right. Enough of that one. And this is just a bunch of rain. That'd be cool. Oh, gosh. What is wrong? I'm dropping everything.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
No problem.
Hey, Melissa, we missed you last night. It's hard to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken and push the buttons.
Well.
Oh, Lordy. Oh. Oh, so busy at work today. So busy.
How is the shipping now? Are you getting things more?
Well, actually, we had one vendor put us on force majeure due to logistics.
Which means what?
Which means getting material in because of the trucking, getting material out because of the trucking, people not wanting to work anymore, so being less people in their factories. And then I have others who have worldwide shortages of raw materials. So it's just like, oh, good Lord.
Well, it's just one less Russian oligarch that can't get his yacht painted. That's all.
I know, but not only do we do yachts, we also do all the naval ships for the United States, the Indian Navy, the Asian Navy, if there is one, the Mexican Navy. Can you imagine? They have one. Um,
Well, they do have ocean around the whole country.
yeah, and then we do all of the fireproofing in all the major stadiums all over the world, and we do all the oil rigs outside, all the industrial metal facility paints, all of that.
Well, I think I'm going to be a happy camper. There's going to be a lot of rust out there pretty soon.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of rust out there.
Hey, Suzanne.
Hey, Suze, how you doing? I know this is real faint probably to you guys, but I like how it looks. Can you see? Can you see?
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
It would be like way too stark if I did it in black.
I guess Lon is still on the road.
I don't know.
And I got an excuse from Linda.
Yeah, I saw that.
Look at Nancy. I'm not saying that, Nancy.
If you're listening, Linda, I hope you're feeling better.
Asked her if we could still talk about her.
Who? Oh, Linda? Or Lon?
Yeah. Let me see if she gave us permission to talk about her.
Since when do we need permission?
I know, but just checking. Oh, she must have crashed before she even.
He's probably sympathy sick for my husband.
I approved a new member today. It says, "How did you find out about the group?" And it says, "A very nice lady named Mariotier."
Very nice name. Yeah, if you ever need a promo person, go hire Mary. I'd even ask her to be my promo lady. And
I was about to ask where APG is, but I see she's out there posting on Instagram.
Oh.
Hey, Tamar.
Hey, Tamar.
I want to see some more of your Explore book, Carol.
Yeah, that's really cool stuff.
I want to see your studies and all that stuff that you do in there. Hey, Jan, how are you?
Hey, Jan. And if you ladies don't have stamps, which I can't believe it, you don't have at least one stamp. But if you don't, I'm sure you have a napkin. You can just put more napkins on the back. Or leave it blank. Like I said, unless you're going to put it on a table and display it that you can see around the whole table, you're never going to see the back. But hey, I like to know that it's got a finish in the back. And then if you've got friends that like to pick up stuff, they're going to look on the back.
Oh, Terry's got a bad code. Jan's got a bad code. Otherwise, she's good except being stopped up. Rosemary stopped up too because she broke her nose with a dolly.
Yeah, I guess I need to preface what kind of dolly, right? What were you doing with that doll? You got whacked.
You play a little rough with your friends. That's okay. One time somebody threw a bottle of omega-3 pills at me.
Okay.
I know, but luckily my injuries were only superficial.
Man, you must have been really rich that day. Oh. Melissa, yes, he is. Thank you for asking. His fever is down to 100, which is better than 102. And he doesn't feel that pain that he had, but his whole body's achy. So I guess he's on the mend. He's been sleeping a lot. Okay. Let's see. Do we need any more? Or does that look like enough? That looks like enough, don't you think? That's going to get too busy if I put any more.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you. But I'm dumb. But I'm bum. At least somebody got it. Super fish oil. Linda would have liked that one if she would have been here.
It must have gone over my head. I'm busy.
Omega-3 pills, super fish oil.
Yeah.
I said my wounds were only superficial.
Oh, okay. I'm busy trying to breathe over here, okay? I've got my own issues.
Betty said it went over her head too. And Lori said Rosemary fell right into the canned corn aisle at the grocery store. Boy, was that funny. Did you?
I don't know, but it is funny. Hey, funny is as funny do. Where is my lid to this? Oh, here it is. Oh no.
Oh, Nancy missed it too.
Missed what?
My joke.
Oh, I think it was a little too clever for us.
Okay.
You got to dummy it down a little bit. It was okay for a Wednesday, but by Thursday you got to dummy down the jokes. Oh dear. All right. So what do we do next? You may ask. Ask away. I need to see what else I need to distress around these edges. This one's all distressed.
Did you have to clean your desk off?
Do I have to what?
Did you have to clean your desk off to be able to maneuver this big piece?
No, well, the reason the reason I did the first part of it on video is because I had to cut everything and do everything on my kitchen table. You know, the table I have over there in the kitchen, and there's no way I could film it. So even when I painted and did everything, because it's just like I would make too much of a mess over here.
I told you to get you one of those GoPro head cameras.
Do they even make them anymore?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. I thought that was kind of old school.
No way.
Okay, I didn't know. I don't know these things.
Betty said she bought me a hat for Christmas, like one of those, those knit hats that you wear with a light on the front, but she hadn't found it yet.
Okay, you need to be really careful. Look what I just did.
Distressed it. Put some of your antique tape on it that Johnny taught you how to make.
No, because then I have to give her credit for it. People be getting mad at me. How come you didn't give credit to Johnny for the tape? Shut up.
You need to give it to Nick's viewer.
I think I'll do all the windows, then I'll do the outside. That will avoid me ripping stuff apart. Mary was saying, I don't know what Rosemary's going to do for the rest of the month. She's almost got that thing done already. I'm thinking to myself, that's the point. I don't want to be doing one journal for the whole month.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to do other things. You tell him.
You want some cat food?
That's what I miss. Um, Kitty, well, so Junior, he was talking all day long. These other two dogs don't say diddly squat. It's like, man, talk to me. They just look at you and wag their tail. I'm like, you guys are so boring. You are so boring. You guys don't even earn your food.
That's right. No tricks.
It didn't work though. They didn't get fed all day yesterday. They still didn't say anything. They didn't even ask to be fed.
That's so sad. That is just pitiful.
It is.
What's the deal with the Nick person? Oh, I don't know. She said one of her viewers told her how to make that tape like Rosemary. It must have been a lurker. What is Lori talking about? Next Kaboodle is in Montana. Water skiing cabins, 2 national parks, caves, and wildlife.
Oh, she wants to be it to be about Montana. Does it ever defrost in Montana? It just seems like it would always be cold.
Hey, Allie. Aren't they like right on the like touching Canada?
They might as well be Canada.
Kathy D said when the pack leader doesn't eat, the whole pack doesn't eat.
Well, that's what they did. They went to bed. They said, oh, nobody's eating. All right, now do the top and the bottom. See, that's why this particular one, I mean, everything is just repetitive and boring. I'm not really, showing you how to do anything that you don't already know how to do. That's why I almost just did the whole thing on a video and just speed it up. Like, okay, and you do this, and then edit and move on to the next thing. But I guess you guys can just hang out and chit chat with each other. Because it's just very repetitive.
It looks very fragile.
It is. That's why I encourage you to paint both sides, even though you're not really going to see that much of the back side. It helps reinforce.
So Lori said, people ask that, Rosemary. We have a few freezing weeks here and there. Otherwise, normal winters, springs, and summers.
Excellent.
Unlike Arkansas, where it snows all the time.
Yeah, right. Oh, like I mentioned, I ran errands today, went to the grocery store, and all over in the parking lot is big mountains of snow still. I mean, it was 81 degrees or 82, and it snowed what, a week ago, or how long ago did it snow? I don't remember now. More than a week ago. And but that's how much we got, and that's how cold it was at the beginning. We just don't get snow.
Maybe it wasn't really snow. Maybe it was some kind of man-made.
Yeah, artificial turf, but artificial snow.
Yeah.
Snurf.
Could be white cornflakes.
But usually, I mean, and I'm talking about, it's been several years since we had snow. And then when I say snow, I mean the ground is so warm that, an hour after it lands, it's melted, let alone on asphalt in a parking lot. But that shows how much we had and how big that pile is.
Hello, finally you're here, Miss Lana, and there's Miss Ata.
Hey, hey, hey.
So Lori said the snow doesn't stay long. We have Chinooks. Warm winds come from the Pacific, hit the Rocky Mountains, and blow in the warm weather.
Oh, okay. I have a misconception then. Maybe I'm thinking of Wyoming.
Maybe you're thinking of Nebraska.
No, no, no. They don't have I mean, they do have bad weather, but not as bad as. I think I'm thinking of, yeah, I might be thinking of my Wyoming. I think they get a little harsher winter, or that's just in my head too. I don't know.
That's right, Kathy. In Texas, we have winter and summer. It's either freezing cold or it's so hot you can't breathe. Nothing like 112 day. Oh, she said eastern Montana and North Dakota get harsh weather.
Okay, maybe it's Dakotas I'm really thinking about.
She borders the provinces of Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Canada. That's what Janine said. We were just talking about you, Mary, that I was gonna drive straight north, and at 5:30 one morning, I'm gonna come knocking on your front door right in the middle of your live and go, "Hey!"
And what were you going to borrow?
What was I gonna what?
What were you going to borrow?
I was gonna see if you would hook me up with a couple of them wax paper boxes. Hey, you doing a live?
Oh, and another thing. Maybe that's why I'm dropping stuff. I was coming out of the grocery store, and when I got to my car, I realized that one of the lenses out of my glasses had fallen out. And I went, and I went and backtracked. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Well, it's hard to find your glasses when you don't have your glasses.
Well, I still had one good lens. I had to shut one eye because I was getting dizzy.
Can you imagine? Did the cashier look at you funny?
This is when I was walking through the parking lot to go home already. So I got the stuff. I mean, I don't need them for driving, fortunately. I just had them on. I have them on for reading, and I just didn't take them off because I'd been punching this stuff for because I checked myself out and for the credit card and stuff like that. So I just had my glasses down at the end of my nose, like, and minding my own business and going. And then all of a sudden, it got blurry, and I realized the lens had fallen out. So I knew exactly when I still had it on. So I backtracked, and I couldn't see it. And I would think in the sun, you'd see the reflection. I didn't see it. I didn't even see it like if I did it where somebody drove and they cracked it or something. I didn't see any sign of it at all. So anyway, so the glasses I have on are a different pair that I have that I'm not really crazy about. So it's kind of like, I think, getting me a little off balance here.
Hey, Roseanne. Yeah, it's like when I went and got new glasses, I got computer glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go sit at my desk, I change my glasses. But then when I come in here for lunch and I'm looking at the TV, I'm going, what the? And I'm like, oh, God, I got to get back up, go in there and change them back. Yeah, that's a pain.
Yeah. So anyway. So like the other ones I had, I could be right here and do this, and I could look up and I could read the monitor in front of me. Well, now the monitor is very blurry. I can see here okay, but I can barely read that monitor, so.
Uh-oh. Well, then let me read to you.
Hey, Bonnie.
I don't have to worry about you reading bad chat.
Well, no, it'll come out even worse now. I'll think it said one thing. No, Rosemary, that's not what she said. Oh, okay.
Nope, she noticed it, Kathy, before she got to the car.
Yeah, it was like from the front door. I know I still had them when I left the grocery store because I wasn't seeing cross-eyed. And then all of a sudden I was crossing the parking lot and I go,
You know what? Tonight, when you take off your bra, you'll hear it hit the floor.
ba-boom! Oh, I can
Here's
see
that French fry dropped that lunch today. Are you getting in the shower and you think, oh my gosh, I have a growth. Oh, it's a French fry.
mammogram.
That's a pinto bean. I'm okay. Kathy said she lost an earring that way. See, Nancy was thinking the same thing. Check your bra. Well, that's true, Lori, but let's hope she did. Why? Have on a bra.
Oh, yes, I do.
She don't have to wear a mask anymore, but a bra. Did you go maskless?
No, my husband's sick. Am I going to bring something else to him?
Oh, that's true.
I even put my mask on in my own house. I don't want to catch his flu. He goes, what do you have that on for? I don't want to get what you have. Bad enough got to touch your snotty tissues.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. And my sister's husband, he still, to this day, uses handkerchiefs.
Oh, no.
I know. I told my sister, I said, oh, I don't think so. I said, does he throw them away at the end of the day? And she said, no. We do a separate load of laundry for that.
Well, I really don't think it's any worse than underwear, okay? Let's get real.
I don't blow my nose in my underwear.
Oh, you blow other things in your underwear. And don't pretend you don't.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I think that might be done.
That's right. Janice said that's what your very long tongs are for. Are you through with that Kleenex here? That's what Sherry said. Her mom washed them with the undies.
Then the only part I have to do is out here, because like I said, that's going to show.
Yes, over the shoulder boulder holders. It says the warmer weather was nice and much needed, but it's not going to last long. Cold coming.
That's right.
But for us too.
Well, it might get just a little bit warmer. I mean, a cooler, but probably not as cold as we're going to get.
Let's see what it says. Daily. Oh, tonight's going to be 55. It's just going to be in the lower 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Low 50s.
What about the day, though? Like on Saturday and Sunday, what's it going to be?
Saturday, high of 81, low of 67.
Okay, well then you're not getting any of that storm that we're getting.
Sunday, high of 82, low of 65.
Because from where you are, if you were getting it, you'd be getting it like Saturday night, Sunday.
It
About
shows a little rain on Monday and Wednesday, high 68, low 42.
the.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Uh-oh, which one's up? Which one's down? Oh, wait. Oh.
Hey, Jean, where you been? She got a new kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat. All right. So, like I told you guys, this is not hard to do. It's just very labor intensive.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time, let me tell you. Okay, so this has all 3 layers now. For now, I could change my mind. All 3 layers have what I'm going to put on them. So there we have our, and you can put as many openings, as many windows as you want. If you want, right here I have 3, but you could have 2, you could have 5, you could have, if you start off with something bigger, you could have as many as you want because it's going to get smaller and smaller. So, play with it and make different sizes, see what you like. And it doesn't have to be this long. Excuse me. It just has to be even. That's all. So that you end up with a front and a back. Going in this one.
Is that 1, 2, 8?
Yes, this one has 8. So I left this laying down when I finished yesterday, and it got a little wonky because it wasn't laying flat. So I would suggest when you stop working on it, if it's dry, fold it up like this so that it doesn't get wavy. And that way it'll be a little crisper opening than it being a wavy opening. All right, so let's put that to the side just for a little bit. Let's go back to this. And let's double check if we've got what we want done on this.
Is that corn?
No, Vicky. All right, so for now, I think I'm okay with how this is for right now, because again, you're not going to see all of this once we put it all together. So let's do that right now. See, the back one looked pretty plain, but once you get all these little windows around those, then of course it brightens it up and brings all the little things on that back panel into focus. Okay. So now, oh my nose. So now this is when you're going to decide what, if anything, you may like it just the way it is. You're going to put the lights in there and call it a day, and it's over. You like it like that. You might want to put maybe something back here for you to put some tags, like some kind of, maybe a see-through pocket of some kind.
It's 8 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
8 o'clock.
Come on, people.
All right, Lurker, say hey.
I'm going to go get me something to drink.
Lurker, say hey. Where are all the people tonight? Nobody's here. There's Sherry. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Linda. Hey, Allie. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Jan. Hey, Nancy. KDO party. There's APG. I saw you over there. I said, "Where's Jamie?" Oh, she's posting on Instagram. Hey, Artie Dar. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Ruth. Hey, Janine.
Hi, Ruth.
Hey, Janet.
Cheryl. Who else haven't I seen?
Hey, Carol. Oh, Allie's Janice said, woven straw beehive is called a skip.
Is that what this is? It looks like it, huh? It looks woven.
Yeah.
You just don't know these beehives.
I know back in the day they had those beehive hairdos.
That's right. Was that the 50s or the 60s?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Well, excuse me.
I think my maker had a beehive. My mama still goes and gets a rolling set every Thursday morning.
Oh no. And does she wrap her hair when she goes to bed?
No, she does not. She sleeps on a satin pillowcase.
Oh, okay. Just as good, I guess.
And then when she gets up in the morning, she takes this little plastic thing that has
Like a fork?
that has all these little metal
Yeah.
sticks coming out of it, and she lifts her hair and then she sprays it with white rain,
Oh, of course.
and she is good to go.
Oh, once a week, huh?
Once a week.
Yeah. She must not have oily hair.
Mm-mm.
People can get away with that.
Well, how would you know? Her hair is all standing straight out from her head.
Well, it wouldn't be if it was oily. It would sink down onto her scalp. She wouldn't be able to do that.
Allie said, "Hey," from Linda Morell in the deep lurk zone. She posted earlier she's not feeling well.
Yeah. Let's all say, hey, Linda.
Hey, Linda, and hey, Scott, and his wife, Leslie.
You're so mean.
Yeah, Lori says her mom slept on a satin pillowcase too. She don't look 95 and never looked or acted her age.
Mm-hmm. Aw, look, sweet Laura.
Oh,
See?
y'all are so sweet. Poor Linda. Poor Linda. She don't feel good and hubby's out of town.
At least you didn't have to cook.
No, but she's got to walk the dogs,
Oh, no.
feed the dogs, walk the dogs, answer the phone every time her husband calls. I'd rather him be home. Walk the dog, feed the dogs, and don't talk. I'm going to bed.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so now, guys, the next step for you, for the next step, you have to make a decision, is what I'm trying to say. I think lack of oxygen is affecting me. And now I can use my deviated septum as an excuse for everything in my life. Now you need to decide if you're going to put these guys in there.
So why does that one look puffier?
Why does it look puffier?
Mm-hmm. Does that have more layers than that one behind it?
There's one more layer in this
Oh,
one.
okay.
I guess that makes the difference. There we go. And the this adds to the puffiness. The lights add to the all the little layers. Start adding a little bit more. And plus this one, I think the paint I put on this one. This was stiffer. I think the paint that I put on this one. But anyway, this one closes better. That's all I can say.
Did you use gesso on one of them?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that thing just came off.
Uh-oh.
I pulled it so many times. So you're going to decide if you're going to put these things. So let me glue this back on there before I lose it. Where's my glue? Where's my glue? It's around here somewhere. Oops, wrong glue. Oh, it's over here. I knew I had a newer one somewhere. That in there. Close it up, let it dry. Okay, so if you're going to do the little sliders in your windows, you need to cut whatever ones you're going to put on there. I didn't put any on the outer side. I only put it here, so that meant that was 6 different ones. And so out of your printouts or things that you already have, this is a mess. This is so hard to show without it all, because it's not meant to be laying down. Everything starts moving where it's not supposed to go to.
So do you sew it?
What's that?
Do you ever sew it or no?
No.
Okay.
No. The only way that I kept it together was here and here. Is that what you're referring to?
Yep.
Yeah. The actual putting it together. Yeah. I just kept it together here and here. And that's really all you need to do. And if yours flops a little too much, like for instance, right here, this section kept wanting to get all wonky. So I got the back one, and you can see right here, or can you? I don't know. I just put a little thread through here, and I didn't do it really tight. I left a little gap because it was, when I would open it up like this thing, you can see how it's wanting to do it right now. It would just dart out there, and I needed to control it. I need to control it. So I just got a little piece of thread and sewed those little two together, and that solved the problem, because I was having it was darting out even further than that. I was going like that, I'm going, no way. That's not the point of this thing. So that seemed to fix it. All right, so now what you need to do is decide if you're going to do it, where you're going to do it, how many you're going to do. And because it's going to go on a little loop here, a little guide on your last one there on the back. I'll show you what I mean. Back here, you're going to make like a little sleeve to put that string in through, so that you can pull it up and down. And you're going to put that here and on the bottom of that window. So decide what you're going to do, what you're going to use. And I'm wondering if I should put the ladies on this one, because we already know what it looks like with the bee stuff. What do you guys
There you
think?
go. That'd be different.
What do you guys think? Yeah, because we already got all the bee stuff on here. Let me see if the ladies fit. I wasn't thinking in terms of the ladies when I made the size of those windows. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, they fit. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah,
They could be strolling through the garden.
exactly. And, you don't necessarily have to have them moving up and down either.
You could have them moving side to side.
Uh-oh. No, I'm not going to do that. But what would look kind of cute, I'll do it on one and see if it works. If it doesn't, then we'll just modify it. But as I'm looking at this, if I were to put just a string or something just coming out of the top of their heads, because they are long, they're going to fill in the whole thing. If I just put that something and connect them to the top, and that would let them swing back and forth, and that would give the motion like they're walking through the garden, because you don't go floating up and down when you're in the garden, you go this way. So if you just leave them hanging and they can sway, I'm not sure how that'll work, like if you're going to lay it down and fold it and open it. I don't know how practical that is, but if you were going to leave it displayed, it would be very practical. It would look cool. Okay, so let's do at least one and see how it looks. So what I would do is I would get, let me think this through. I'm not sure if I would put this on like thick cardboard like I did the other ones, or if I would just do it like on some cardstock. I think I put these on some recycled packaging, I think.
You could also have little garden gnomes going
Oh,
up and down.
yeah. Now, see, that's not very thick. So must be like the backing, to, your paper pads and stuff like that, because it's not that thick. Let me go get a couple of pieces. We'll use something like that.
Jenna said flat paper straws work.
Yeah, this is true. What is it, back to some kind of pad? I don't know what. It's there in my recycled stuff. I don't know what that was to do. I don't know. So I'll just glue this on there and then fussy cut it out after it's glued on. It's easier to glue it down in one piece.
Oh, Kathy's back.
I guess we can't talk about her no more.
I know. She was on the phone.
With Dana?
I don't know. Is that the clown lady?
Yeah.
You did miss the hay. You missed it last night. You missed it tonight.
It's 15 after.
I know she came in at 8:04 last night. Did I miss the hay? I was trying to sub to somebody.
Okay, you know it would look cool too, you guys?
What's that?
If you had a laminator. That would make it stiff and clear and kind of shiny and kind of look kind of sparkly, you know?
Oh, too bad you don't have one.
I do have one.
I know you do.
Oh, I didn't want to do something that everybody can't do. Everybody can find some cardboard. That would be a cool thing to do. And then they're just a little, that, you know, it would give that stiffness that the board will do, the cardboard will do.
Hey, Journey. Hey, Kathy.
Yeah. Hi, ladies. Yeah, that's just another idea. If you happen to have one, there's a thought.
Yep. Adria said you could use packing tape.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
She said she triple checked her package.
Say what?
She triple checked her package and she didn't have whatever it is she was.
Okay. Okay. No problem. I goof up many times. Just when I think I have a good routine, I mess it up.
Oh, it's Kathy's birthday. Happy birthday, Kathy.
Uh-oh. Oopsie.
She's a Pisces. I saw that new feature on YouTube.
What new feature?
Mary said, "So fun. She just clipped a Rosemary segment and shared it in her Facebook group." Now when you in chat, it has a little pair of scissors up at the top and you can clip a segment out of
I've
the
never seen that. I mean, I haven't noticed that.
yeah.
And I don't know if it's still activated, but they had reactivated those three little dots.
Yeah, I saw that one day because I
Yeah.
clicked on it.
But it only worked. It used to, I mean, when they brought it back, it's only the moderators can
Do it.
Yeah.
Mine says star comment, put user in timeout, or block user.
On YouTube?
No, on StreamYard.
Oh, yeah, on YouTube. It only works on YouTube.
Let me see. How do you do that? So what does that mean when you star a comment? I don't see any difference.
No, when you go to the three dots on YouTube, you as the moderator, are you a moderator on my channel?
Me?
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. So if you go over to YouTube in the chat and you go to someone's name, remember how all of us used to be able to go to those three little dots next to the person's name, their YouTube name?
Hey, Brenda. Yep.
And you used to be able to go to their,
Yep.
and then they stopped it?
Yep.
Well, now the moderator is supposed to be able to do that again. Can you see that? Are you able to do that? Or do they change it again?
I don't know. I'm in StreamYard.
Oh, never mind. Well, next time you're anywhere where you moderate, check it out. I don't think I moderate anywhere, so.
Yes, you do. You moderate at the lady that makes 40 journals at a time.
Oh, Jessica, but she hardly ever does lives. This only works when you do a live. so it's hard for me to check that out.
I saw you over there one night dropping links and acting all moderatory.
I can do that if I'm not making journals for 3 hours.
I was lurking.
Oh, I was gonna say, how do you know?
I was lurking. I was Ellen B. lurking. I know that was a very nice feature because if just like last night with Jane, instead of
Mhm.
going, can you drop put her channel in thing?
Yeah,
No. Click on the three dots and it'll take you to her channel and you can subscribe and come right back here.
yeah. And there was a way to um to still do it. You had to do a couple of steps, and I did it and it worked. And then my computer did something and I had to like start it all over, and so that feature it had gone away, and I couldn't find how to do it. I couldn't remember.
Oh yeah. I did that too.
I
Yeah.
couldn't find where it was.
And it wasn't worth looking for.
No. So I said, "Oh well."
Mary said you can jump from the clip into the full video.
Oh wow. That is a good feature.
Yeah, so now next time you go to a live, like in the morning at 4:30, if you go to Mary's,
Not
then
me.
then look at the top of the chat box and it has a little pair of scissors there. Oh, she put it on her community tab.
I don't think anybody looks at my community tab.
Do you put anything on it?
No, that's why they don't look.
Okay, then.
Now we cut.
So they called me again to deliver my dining room chairs.
Oh no.
I said, "Oh, is my table ready? Oh, let me check. Your table is scheduled to be ready in June." I said, "June? Jesus Christ."
It's like every month is another month.
You know, I'm still waiting since September for the bench that goes at the foot of my bed. Really? How long does it take to make a bench?
It's not how long it takes to make it. How long does it take to get here?
From Vietnam or wherever.
Yeah. If it's a boat, you're never going to get
Well, just don't go to California.
it.
I tell you what, I was having trouble getting the raw material, and I told the supplier, I said, "You know what? I'm going to have to stop ordering from you. I can get it from another vendor." "Oh, no, 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 no. We will." So they changed their shipments from coming into California to coming into the port of Houston. And man, I got 3 shipments last week. Bam, bam, bam. I was like, holy cow, now I've got 90,000 pounds of this raw material. Slow down now. Okay, I'm good. It's like, jeez. But man, when I go on the world wide web to track my shipments, have
Uh-huh.
have you ever looked at um the live view of the all the vessels in the water?
No.
OMG. It's
It's like a
freaking
Los Angeles freeway, huh?
no.
Oh,
No, it's crazy. Let me see if I can pull it up. You do your thing. I'll see if I can pull it up.
yeah. I'm just kidding.
Oh no, Mary, that's where I got mine from. I hate Ashley furniture. I got a piece of a couch. I got a partial bedroom suite. They've got 4 chairs and no dining room table, all since September. And I'm looking at June. I guess I should have ordered my patio furniture January of last year.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Ashley furniture. I will never order from them again. Of course, I just refurnished my whole damn house, piece by piece, eventually, if I'm lucky.
I don't think, except for my mattress, I don't think I've ever bought anything new. I always buy things to paint or furbish or reupholster or something. I don't think I've ever bought like new furniture. Oh no, Mary. You're gonna have to wait quite a while. It's somewhere in the ocean, your stuff.
I think they said that it was all coming from Vietnam or okay. Here we go. Let me see if I can turn my camera on.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me if you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Bah, bah, bah. Let me see if I can get my camera to turn around.
I only see Ellen.
Nah.
I only see Miss Lurkin.
Okay. So, well, dang it.
Take me off. I'm just cutting stuff.
Okay. So this is, do you see all those?
Stickles?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So there's the United States. There's Brazil. Over there is Europe. Do you see all of those ships in the water?
Oh my God.
So like there's China and Ukraine and all that, but like these are tankers, these are cargo ships. You come over here, more this is over by California. That's why you can't get
Yeah,
your
it's
furniture.
bottlenecked. Yeah, it's bottlenecked.
Do you see all those ships trying to come into California?
Holy moly.
And if you scroll in, oops, I scrolled out.
My husband showed me a map similar to that, but it's all the airplanes in the air. It's just as
Yes.
scary. It's just as scary.
Yeah. So I mean, if you go in, it's not quite as bad. But so like right here, there's the Gulf of Mexico. So there's all those ships coming into the Gulf of Mexico, all these tankers, and it'll tell you like over here, these are mainly like passenger vessels and people out there cruising.
Mm-hmm.
Down here cruising to the, but yeah, that's like coming into the port of Houston is just like crazy.
Wow.
I thought that was very interesting.
It is. Find the airplane one.
I don't know what the airplanes look like.
Huh?
Where's the water? Exactly, Mary. So what would that be? Air traffic control?
Maybe.
Live air traffic map. Oh wow, they might have a wreck.
That's what I mean. I was so scared I didn't want to fly anymore. Look at that. And they don't pay air traffic controllers any money anymore. It used to be
You can't even see the U.S.
Yeah, forget where's the water. Where's the U.S.?
Wow.
To see how scary that is? And they've said for years that they don't understand, pilots alike don't understand why there aren't so many accidents in and out of Houston, because it is the worst for coming in and out of. The way the flight patterns were set up.
That is crazy. Okay, there's no planes in. Oh yeah, there is. Just takes them a minute to load. Wow. That's a lot of freaking planes. Yeah, this is real time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
After that, I told Richard, I don't know if I want to fly anymore. That is scary. I mean, I didn't like it to begin with.
Wow. Look at all those flights going to Europe. Oh, that is crazy. See, I'm sorry. I can see you in the sea coming at me, but I can't see when you're flying.
Well, I mean, how fast is a boat going? You know what I mean? A ship. How fast is a ship going? Not too fast.
That is crazy. Wow. And look at this. I mean, they're just like butt to butt to butt.
Mm-hmm. And they're not going in the same direction. Look.
Oh,
Look,
no.
one's on it head on right there.
That one right there, he's fixing to cause trouble. Dude.
No, but that other one's going head on. Look, right
Hot
underneath
504. Get out of the way. You're going the wrong way, sir. Sir. Pull over.
Oh my
Wow, that
God.
is just freaking. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. There ain't no airplanes flying over Ukraine.
I wouldn't want to be on one.
That whole area, look at that whole area. Right there.
Desolate. Well, the
Everybody's
airport.
like, no, I think I'm going to go that way. Let's find a circle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the airport's closed. There's nowhere for them to go.
Wow. Let's see China. Oh, look at China. China's got a freaking major problem right there.
What's there?
Japan.
Japan? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow.
Yeah, they get a lot of traffic.
Wow, that's crazy. Different altitudes. There you go. Yeah, but still, I don't want you flying over me, under me, behind me.
They've all got to land.
Give me about 30 minutes to fly on through.
Yep. Yeah. I have had enough takeoffs and landings to last me a lifetime. I don't want
Um,
more.
the one for the flight journey, I just went to Google and put air traffic real time. And the other one was global maritime.
Again, we have done our education for the evening. The pressure is off. We can continue talking about nothing important.
Nothing important. Nothing important. That's crazy, man. That is just crazy. From back in the day when there was nothing, now it's like you can't even traffic jams in the air, in the sea. Sherry said, not as fun and educational as last night. Oh, Singing in the Rain said they are now shelling a nuclear power plant in Ukraine.
Oh, lovely.
People just ain't got no sense.
Well, you got to stop and think. If you think you're almost equivalent to a god, then there's nothing that you can't do.
You better think again first.
And it's not going to affect you. And yada, 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 yada.
I can't believe you need a scan and cut or something.
Well, from my understanding, normal people have issues with a scan and cut, let alone me and my issues. I think I'd probably throw it against the wall and never get anything scanned or cut.
There you go, Journey. Janice put the websites in there.
Oh, good.
Jan said she used to do air medical transport, flew worldwide. The only flight with precedence over us was the president, and we bumped him. We had a critical patient.
Whoa.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Franken scissors lately.
I think they're in the other room. Where are
You
they?
fussy cutted those really fast, or else I was just really
Say
into.
what?
I said you fussy cutted those very quickly.
Well, and a couple of them I had to chop off their feet because it was too hard to fussy cut them. I chopped their 2 feet off.
So they're going to be levitating through the garden.
That's what I think. I mean, what do you need feet for? I mean, your dress is long, you can't see your feet, and you're floating. I mean, what do you need to? What do you need to see the shoes for? And they have I forget it was the scan and cut or the Cricut. I forget which one. They had it on sale over at Sam's. I forget which one they carry. And I almost broke down. I said, no, I'm never going to use it. I'm not going to buy something I'm not going to use because it'll just frustrate me. How do you make it work? I don't want to take stinking tutorials on YouTube on how to make something work.
Yeah.
I like push and play. If I can't
Well,
push and play, oh, never mind.
well, that's what the brother is, the scan and cut.
Uh-huh.
So you stick it on that mat, and then you tell it to scan and cut, and whatever you put in there, the pictures that you put in there, it goes, it does all that noise, and it scans it all, and then it comes back and it cuts them all out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my speed.
Yeah. The other one, you can go in there and do designs, and you can do this, and you can join their club and get all of these blah yada 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 on the scan and cut. I mean on the Cricut. But the brother scan and cut is pretty much, yeah, like she said, pretty straightforward. You put it in, it scans it, and it cuts it. The only thing is if you don't pay attention, you stick your next one in, it'll cut it the same way. I made that mistake.
I was gonna say, sounds like you have experience.
Good night, Melissa. Yeah, you don't have to hook it up to your computer. Because there was a lady I saw on Facebook Market. She had surgery and was home for like 6 weeks. So she bought a brother scan and cut,
Mm-hmm.
and she used it one time,
Mm.
and she put it on Facebook Market for like I think like $35-$40.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we went and got it. I mean, it still had the styrofoam and plastic bags that went in and everything.
I've got these crazy new glasses on, so I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not.
I wonder why that lady's head came to a point, but I wasn't going to say nothing.
Well, it's her hat. It's a
Oh,
hat.
okay.
Yeah. She has a little bonnet on her head.
So who are we missing? Aim and
Mhm.
P.
Jennifer Jane.
For Jane.
I know where she is.
I didn't see Elvis at Lurker Time.
Uh-oh.
You out there, Elvis?
Yeah, see how she has a hat?
Yep.
Okay, so those are done.
And Carol should be in bed. I don't know if she said goodnight or not.
And we'll put a little ink around those to cover up all those white spots.
Man, I would still be cutting the first lady.
You were what?
I would still be cutting the first lady.
That's because you're trying to do a good job. I wasn't. I just wanted to get it cut.
Don't watch that show, The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window.
How come?
Just
Yeah, I thought you were saying it was good last time.
well, it was good until it wasn't good.
Oh, okay.
And then it a little Chucky-fied for me.
A little what?
Chucky-fied. Hey, there's Carol. She's still here. It's 3 a.m. and she's watching from bed
Aw.
in Yorkshire. She has her new oxides right there on her nightstand.
That's right. All categorized.
Yep.
Yuppie dup.
And her new tree stamp. I couldn't go forward until I got a new tree stamp. Okay.
And it's kind of cute too.
Yeah, I know. I liked it a lot.
I'm partial tree stamps. I have a couple, not a whole bunch or nothing. And I do mean that. I don't mean it like how she says she doesn't have very many inks. All right. I didn't mean it the way she says it. I meant it for real.
We have a
Right.
few, but I bought these new 10. don't know how she can tell the difference in her walnut ink and her other ink, because I guess just because one lid is browner than the other.
Because she can read. That's how she knows the difference.
No, because they were brown on the top where she set her dauber.
Oh,
Can you hand me my brown stamp pad? No, the darker brown one.
Kara will have to come on some weekend early and have you come on with us. You'll be our guest.
There you go.
That'll be fun.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get in all kinds of trouble.
7-hour difference there.
Mm-hmm. We can do it on a weekend. That way we won't break into Susan's working time. All right, so those are done. Yay. Now,
So is that a blueprint that you have as a table cover?
yeah. One of my ladies that used to come to my workshops during our workshop days, her daughter had a bunch of, I think she said it was her daughter, had a bunch of them, and she was throwing them away. And Becky's her name. Becky grabbed and goes, "Don't throw those away." And she goes, "Why would you want those, Mom?" "Oh, I know that I think that Rosemary would want some of those." And she goes, "What is she going to do with them?" She goes, "All kinds of stuff." And her daughter just looked at her real weird, like, "What?" All right. Hey, I think it'll look kind of cute in there. Look.
Yes.
The little missies. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, she proper English.
Say what?
She can teach us proper English.
With accents and everything? Oh, no. I don't know if I can handle it.
She can tell you how not to get your knickers in a knot.
I know how to do that already, or how not to do that. So now we need to decide, at least I need to decide, how I'm going to.
I just have to say, Carol, y'all do not say schedule correctly.
Do you know how to spell it? They're saying it correctly. That's why nobody can spell the word, because they don't say it right.
I guess so, because it is a Schwinn.
No, we don't say it right. I don't know why we don't, but we don't. Let me see.
Mary's loving this.
Go ahead.
Mary is loving this book.
Oh, good.
Why
All right.
dancing through her garden.
I think, let me think, what do I want to do? Got to think this through, because I haven't done this way yet. Okay, assuming it's always going to be upright, that's how I'm going to, approach how I'm going to put these in here. So I'm thinking just to keep it really simple right now, and then if we want to change it and get a little more elaborate, because we can change it anytime, I think all I'm going to do is get either some wax linen or some embroidery floss or something. I'm going to put a tiny hole in there and literally just make like a little dangly thing, a loop thing, and put it through here and have it hang just so I can see what it's looking like. And then I can always come back and I can do it with some ribbon, or I can do it with some fabric. or leave it just the way it is. There's all kinds of ways you can hang this. You can even get a what do you call it? What am I thinking? The jewelry pieces. What are those things called? The little loop when you make jewelry. I don't know. What do you call that? You know what I'm talking about. You
When
could
you
get.
make a loop.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shannon says dry. Dry.
dry, dry,
Dry.
dry what?
Whenever it's not wet, it's dry. It's not dry though if it's a bit black over Bill's mother's though.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't handle this. Okay, I'm going to get. Oh, I have some right here. That would be a nice color for it. What was this doing right here? Because it'll blend in. I don't want it to stand out. I want it to blend in. So these colors look just hunky-dory. Huh. That's a little too bright. These are a little more subdued. I kind of like that one. I like that one. Can't lose either way. Okay, let's just use this one. It's already open.
So they say shut the cake oil. Keiko. Cake. I guess like we say shut your pie hole. There's Elvis. Hello.
No.
And there's Artie Dar with the jump ring.
Oh no. Oh, jump ring. That's right.
Oh no. My dogs used to love to play with the possums.
Boy, they can get in trouble.
Yeah, but you know what? And they're like, oh, possums are bad. Yeah, they're scary looking and all of that. Because I know one day I saw Betty on the side of the house with the water hose and she was just standing there and I thought she was like in a daze. She was spraying the fence with the hose. And I
Uh-huh.
walked over there and there's a possum up on the top and he's just as still as he can be and she's just spraying him with water hose. But they don't get rabies. They eat fleas, they eat mosquitoes. They're
Yeah, they're
good.
our friends.
Yeah.
They just
Carol
need to go to the dentist, that's all, but they're our friends.
Carol said, "Do you have any clear thread? Like fishing
No,
line?"
I don't. I know what you mean. I don't have any.
Yeah. You need some fishing line.
Hmm. No, now I got to pierce her head.
Oh no.
You guys can do it in a nicer fashion, but I'm just going to pierce her head. Just looks like it's part of her hair, dude. Don't get all excited now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that hole through there without getting it into a needle first. Oh no. Oh, now I can see this is going to turn into this big old fiasco.
If you had a Penelope,
Oh.
you'd have all your needles right there.
Well, I had them right here, but I hid them. I hid them accidentally with something else.
Here, Kathy, or is that squirrels digging up your plants?
That goes through there. Oh, yes,
Man,
barely.
Mary's, and it looks like she's about ready to stitch somebody up with that big old needle that looks like a C. Man, that gives me the heebie-jeebies when I see that needle.
Uh-oh. Now what do I do? What did
Oh no!
Oh no, that won't work. The
How
way
come?
I know I'm doing something wrong. I just can't think of what it is. The way I'm getting it through there. I mean, the idea of what I want to do works, but Hmm. I know it's a simple way to do it, and it's just the way my brain works. I'm making it difficult. I'm trying to get this through so I can put it through a loop like you do when you do a tag. But when I do this, then it won't work. I can't, there's no way to loop it because I'd be looping it through there, but I can't get the needle off. So
Are you trying to do like a lark's head knot?
I don't know what that is.
That's where you come back through the loop and then it just makes a little slip. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't do that with the needle, and I can't get this through there without the needle.
Well, if you tie the end of your thread together and make sure that you come from the back of her head out the front of her head and then go out, then the knot will be behind her head and you won't see it.
No, I don't want a knot. I guess I told you
Oh,
wrong. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm trying to, let me show you because you guys may be able to tell me what to do.
Well,
Hold
if
on.
you put your needle through and pull a little bit and then go back through.
See, what I'm trying to do is do this. Whoops. Is do this, but I can't do this with a needle. I'm trying to do that.
Right, that's a lark's head knot.
Okay, so I can't do that with a needle because the needle ends up being here.
So
I
Carol said put the two loose ends in the eye.
put the two loose ends in the eye.
You don't have to scream, I heard you. Put the two loose ends through the eye.
Trying.
That's
I'm trying.
And then Artie Dar said, now put the needle back up through the thread.
It won't go through there.
I told her, Carol.
What?
I don't know. Now she's screaming at me. Are you on live chat, Miss Thing? 3 a.m. Push the live button.
And see, the ones that I have with the bigger.
I told her what you said. Then I screamed at her like you did.
Yeah. I've heard all of you. Just be patient with me. I'm trying to find a needle that won't have a big enough head, but doesn't have too big of the rest of it to go through her head.
Mary, can you hand her a needle, please?
I have needles. They're either, you know what I mean.
No, Mary has one for every occasion.
Yeah, but I need it to be small enough to go through there, but have a big enough head to get both of those things in there, which I don't think I have.
Ruth said just snip the thread close to the needle. Oh, Carol did say please. Janice said she skips all that and just puts the needle threader through the hole.
It won't fit through you guys are not realizing the size of this hole.
But your needle threader should fit through there.
It will?
Do you have one of those with the little wires?
Oh. I had them when I did the cloth caboodle.
Oh, Lord, that was back in June of 2021.
Yeah. Okay. So I got it here on this end. Will it go through here? Now, if her head gets chopped off, it's you guys' fault.
Now come back through the loop.
I can't even get through her head yet.
Uh-oh. It says the moon is about to get walloped by a big piece of space junk. 5,800 mile per hour collision.
By the time I get this hole big enough, I'll be able to just fit the thread through it.
Okay, let's see. Now we got
Oh, okay, it got through. I was afraid of Yay, it worked. Yay.
Artie Dar said, why not glue thread the length of the doll and glue a doll on the back? Carol said you have to loop to pop the needle through.
It's
You
done,
need
ladies. It's
okay.
done. It's done.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'll do. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do all of them this way. I'm just testing this out.
Teach the teacher.
Let me get a piece of tape.
That's right. Takes a village. It's a technique. It's a technique that she uses in embroidery, so you don't have a knot. Would that be that Hardinger embroidery that you teach on the cruise?
And see, I like all the stuff that people like to cover up. I like seeing all that stuff.
But you didn't want a knot in the back of her head.
I didn't want a knot really anywhere. Okay, so I'm going to, well, let me see how, never mind. I'm just talking out loud. Never mind, people, just wait. Bear with me, please. We're learning together. Oh, I like how that looks. I don't know if I'll be able to show you because when I lay it down, it won't be doing the dingle dangle like it is
Well,
now.
we can see it dangling right now.
Okay.
But
Okay, I like that. I like that it has free movement. I like that. Oops.
I think there's a Timmy doll on a swing. Hardinger. Hardinger.
Hardy har har. I think she's laughing at you.
No, she's telling me how to pronounce her embroidery technique.
Is that
Hardinger.
Is that how you say embroidery?
Embroidery. February.
Okay, so I have a pink one there, so we'll put.
Why would you ask me that?
Because I never say it correctly. That's why I'm asking. So if I never say it correctly, I'm sure you never say it correctly.
Embroidery.
Close enough.
Oh, Lord, I bet Benny must bark like nobody's business. Chihuahua Terrier mix? Good Lord.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. That didn't work so good.
I'm sorry, I'll just go back to the day where I remember my aunt had this picture hanging in her dining room, and it was a rooster that was outlined with yarn with different color beans and
I've
corn.
seen those before at the
Yes.
duck shop.
Yes.
Oh man, I wondered where did those things come from? Who made those?
Yeah. The old junk crafters.
I've seen roosters, and what
Yep.
other animal have I seen? I've seen a whole rooster, and it was done with beans and corn, and depending on the color that they needed,
Yep.
they glued those things down.
Yep.
Ah, I'd forgotten all about those till you mentioned it. They
Yep.
were kind of cool looking, actually.
Yep.
Okay, so that one will go there. Excellent.
Oh, he sounds cute, Elvis. And then they had the ones that you did with the black yarn and the different colored um almost like gravel.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh yeah. But I remember because I used to always want to go pick pick on that picture. My mama would look at me and go, "I know what you're thinking." I'm like, "Man, mama, can I just pop one bean off of there, please?" I don't know why I had this need to just pop a bean off of that picture.
Well, that's what it was saying to kids.
Yeah,
Come and get me.
come play with me.
I dare you. Get in trouble.
Don't you dare tell me not to play with my food.
I don't know. I'm getting stressed. I might need a piece of my chocolate.
Oh no. Well, you've got plenty.
How stressed am I? I haven't heard from my husband, I guess. I hope he's still sleeping. Hope he didn't try and get up. He's on the floor.
He probably called Levon. Hey, Rosemary is not taking care of me. He's over there with the girls. I ain't ate in 2 days. The dogs ain't ate in 2 days.
Oh, no.
So cut work is freestyle embroidery, and then cut hardanger is counted and then cut. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have the glasses for that.
Just give me that one where you make a whole bunch of X's.
Mm-hmm. Just go Japanese all the way.
Oh, you want me to do the sashiko?
Yeah, I mean, it's just up and down, across, up and down, across.
I know,
And
but make sure that you make your stitches on the back half of what you make them on the front.
well, that goes without saying.
Carol has never tried Hershey's chocolate.
What?
She's in Yorkshire. She eats pudding, not chocolate.
I got so excited. I went all the way through. Now she's got a bun up there. I have to make another hole for this poor lady.
What?
Carol, don't be saying stuff like that when I have sharp instruments in my hand and paper is on the other end.
Oh my
Please
God.
don't do that.
Never had a Hershey's chocolate.
Oh my goodness. Is that like, I mean, was that a conscious choice? Or it just happenstance that you just haven't had one? We
Oh,
really need
because
to know.
they have Cadbury over in the UK. Sherry said their chocolate over there is better anyway. Yeah, she'd probably bite that Hershey bar and go,
Oh, for sure.
"This is not bloody chocolate."
It probably tastes like plastic to her. Where's the creaminess?
It's bloody rubbish they call chocolate.
Well, see, I am not a chocolate connoisseur.
Oh no.
because there's a lot of chocolates out there, and I mean, all kinds. And I think on the list of good chocolate, Hershey bars is probably on the bottom because it's just normal.
My favorite chocolate is Nestle Toll House chocolate chips.
What, the dark or the milk?
No, not the milk, the
Oh,
dark. Because I
oh,
like the Hershey Special Dark. You know, the one that nobody eats in the variety pack.
the one my husband wants all the time.
I love those.
Yeah, he won't eat. We're perfect. He does not like milk chocolate, and I don't like the dark chocolate.
Yeah, I
This
bet
poor
he don't like
lady,
dark chocolate either.
this poor lady's head is having an issue.
There's Jennifer Jane.
She must be French.
Roseanne said Ghirardelli.
That's what Richard likes.
Yes, I love take a bag of those and keep them in the freezer and then just walk by, do a little drive by and get you a handful of those. Yeah. With a ice cold Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yuck. Okay, I draw my line with Dr. Pepper. I don't even like the smell of Dr. Pepper.
Oh man.
It's right up there with Mr. Pip.
Oh no, I hate Mr. Pibb. It's
They're
too
the
sweet.
same thing. I'm
No,
sorry
they're
to
not.
tell you.
Is Coke and Pepsi the same? No. Is
Well,
Slice and Sprite the same?
they might
No.
as well be.
No. No.
I made my husband custard for supper. Because he says, "Oh, I can't even think of eating anything. Everything, just the thought of it makes me nauseous." And I go, "Well, how about some custard?" And then he paused. I said, "You're gonna get your eggs, you get your milk, you get a little sweet tooth going."
You ain't ate in 2 days, so let's pop that sugar right through the roof.
Well, I don't put real sugar. I put the kind he can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. So I made it. So whenever he wakes up, if he can handle anything, he's got
Oh,
his. He has his custard to.
I love custard.
He does too.
And flan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this isn't working. Come on.
Custard, flan, and bread pudding are my 3 favorite sweets.
Have you done a multi? Oh, I think my husband is up because I hear the dogs outside, so he must have gotten up. Yep, Sammy's out there barking. Good. I'm glad he's up.
It's too much sugar in them, Janice. He can't have no canned peaches.
He can't have canned nothing.
There you go. Cream brulee with the crunchy sugary top. You have to have a crack lighter to do that.
Oops, wrong one. Hey, where'd it go? Oh, I don't have a hole in that one yet.
There's a girl at work. Her mama makes chocolate flan cake.
Cake?
Yeah.
I bet you it's just chocolate tres leches.
No, it's not. Carol said, is he type 1 or type 2?
2.
2. I don't know why I repeat what you answer because they're all right here.
It just shows, you want to be efficient.
I want to make sure everyone's needs are taken care of.
That's right. You're like the stewardess of. Oops. Oh, I can't get this thing here through.
Come fly with me.
Not after seeing that map. I'll pass.
They kicked me out for singing. Elvis is a big sweetie. Said my daughter dumped a guy because of an argument they had about Dr. Pepper. She loves Dr. Pepper.
Well, good thing she did dump him because if you get mad over that, then you guys don't belong together. Oh, good move.
Jennifer's never had a flan.
Oh, Jennifer, you could make it. So simple.
It's not simple.
It is simple. People make it difficult. Do you know how to make custard?
Yes, and it's a pain in the rear too.
Well, see, I don't go by the highfalutin way of making anything. I don't go by the rules. And so it's very easy.
Do you have to do a water bath?
No,
That's
I
what
don't
I hate because I'm so scared I'm going to scald myself with all that hot water.
I don't do that at all. All I do is I get my regular your regular recipe for custard, which is what? Usually, all of them are the same. So many X amount of eggs to X amount of milk and sugar, you know. That's pretty much your basic thing, right? Okay, so then you mix that all. You get your custard all mixed up in a bowl, and it's ready to go. And you just let it sit there for a second, and then you go get a cup of sugar. Well, no, maybe take that back. Get yourself a skillet, non-stick skillet, preferably. Turn it on completely with nothing on it. Turn your fire on like medium high and let it get hot for at least like a minute or so. Throw your sugar in there, just the sugar, and it's going to start to like have little bubbly things. Then at that point, get like a teaspoon of water and kind of throw it on there to kind of get the sugar to liquefy at the same time that it's also melting because of the heat. Make sure you're continually stirring, and then it's going to kind of get gritty and coagulated, and you go, oh no, I messed up. And then in a second after that, add it one more a teaspoon of water, and it starts, brown.
Caramelizing.
Yeah, it starts browning, and then it turns into a complete liquid. But make sure you're stirring all the time, and then have your pan ready that you're going to put your flan in, cook your flan in, and then you just run over there, pour all of that hot liquid into the pan, and then the mixture that you've already got together for the custard, throw it on top of that, and stick it in the oven and cook it for however long you normally cook your custard. Usually, what is it? Anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour, depending on your oven and how thick you're making your flan.
Thank you, Kitty. That don't sound easy to me either. And you stick a non-stick skillet in the oven?
I didn't say in the oven. See, you already messed up the instructions already.
Did you just say you throw it in the oven?
No. Well, once you pour it into the pan that you're going to cook it in, you don't cook it in the pan that you made the caramel in.
Oh, because see, I only use cast iron skillets.
That's fine. It won't work the best, but it'll work. No,
Well,
it won't. It won't, because cast iron. Never mind. But it'll work, but it's not ideal.
Okay.
So don't use that as an excuse why you can't do it. And that's all you do. You stick it in the oven, and then when you bring it out, let it set for maybe 10-15 minutes to cool down a little bit. Clear around the edges. Get the plate you're going to serve your flan on. Put it on top. Flip it over. And when you flip it over, it goes plop. And then all of that caramelized stuff has liquefied with the moisture of all the stuff that you had in your flan. And it just oozes all over the place. And it's delicious. Now, I do add some Kahlua.
But I tell you what, that sugar though is just like roux. Just one extra second of heat, and it will go black.
Yeah, but I mean, you can tell brown when brown is brown and it's completely liquefied. You go, okay, it's done, and you take it out and you pour it in the pan that you're going to cook it in, that you're going to cook your flan in, and that's it. It's not. I mean,
So painful.
It's very doable once you do it once. I mean, the first time that my friend and I did, I told you all that story.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a mess. We were a mess, but once we did it once, we looked at each other and go, "Is that all it is?" We were making it such a big deal.
Yeah.
It's not. It really isn't.
That's how we did Saturday. Betty she said, I want to make some enchiladas. So she made the enchilada sauce and we tasted it and we were like, nope. So we threw it in the garbage.
Oh no.
Then we had to go back in there and make it again. But it's like, man, when you're sitting there and you're mixing, you got that flour and then you dump in your chili powder and your comino and stuff, then it's like, this is not going to be nothing, because it's like just big balls of brown.
Well, first of all, don't use flour. Use cornstarch, and you won't get a big blob.
Well, no, I mean once we put the I put a some caldo de pollo
Mm-hmm.
and the water, then it came out good and creamy and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Did you put chocolate in it?
No, I didn't make mole.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so these little puppies, I think they're gonna look kind of cute. Oh yes, these are gonna look cute. And then when you get the lights, now what I have to figure out is I think they'll swing. I don't think they'll turn. Yeah, I don't think they'll turn around because if they were going to like swing, but I don't think they will because I'm putting it on the back, the very last one,
Yep.
and so there's really no room for it to like go this way. Because if there was, we'd have to put like some pretty paper back here or something. It wouldn't have hurt. I wasn't thinking, it wouldn't hurt if that's what you did. If you glued this, on this hard paper like I did, and then on the other side, glued any kind of pretty paper. And that way, if it does do a little tilt or something, you're seeing something pretty. So I might have to go back and do that.
What are you talking about, Elvis? What do you do with it? Just eat it by itself for breakfast?
What?
I don't know. Flan?
Oh, flan is a dessert.
Oh yeah.
It's usually served, after dinner. If you go, for instance, if you go to a Mexican restaurant, it's on their dessert menu. So after you eat, you have your flan because it's sweet. It's a sweet custard.
So Kathy asked a question. She said she found mandarin oranges in water sweetened with stevia and monk fruit cups. So she's guessing the only sugar is from the fruit.
If it in the ingredients, if it says sugar, no, it means they have actual sugar in there.
No, she said it has stevia and monk fruit.
Oh,
Monk fruit
yeah,
cups.
yeah. Okay, so what was the question again?
So it's her only sugar intake from the fruit.
Oh, yes, I would assume so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Carol said I tried that mole stuff, didn't like it.
I'm not a big fan of it. My husband
No.
loves it. I like making it because it's real protracted. It's an all day thing. Let's put it that way. You
Now
make
I like guacamole.
Yeah. When you make mole, it's the kind of thing that you make enough to put in the freezer
Yeah.
because you're only going to make it once a year. At least I'm not going to make it any more than that. And so you can put it in little packets. And that way, whatever else you want to make, you've already got the little packet of the mole ready to go. And, um, I've tried the one that they have at the store. It's gross. So, there's that. It isn't like, oh, you can just go because there's a lot of things that you can buy and just doctor it up and it tastes really good. You cannot doctor up that mole that they sell at the grocery store. It is gross. Okay, so I'm trying to decide before I go any further what I want to do with the backs. I'm thinking they're not going to show.
That's what I was thinking. You're not going to see them.
Yeah, I'm just worried about them twirling. But I don't think they will. No, see, look, I just did her. And look, she just twirled around and all you see is that.
Well, then put some kind of floral, colorful, flowery paper or something on there.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah. That's what I had mentioned. Either that, some kind of paper.
or get some of Mary's reflective cricket wrap paper.
Let me see what I want to put back there. I'm looking, I'm trying to think. Or maybe just no, but it's brown. Okay, so that's why you gotta think these things through. Now I was thinking, oh, maybe we could put a napkin. Well, I would have had to put a white cardboard and then I could have put the napkin on there. But now I'd have to paint this white. Rah, 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 rah. I don't want to do all that.
Well, you can do like Lucy said, and you can fussy cut a doppelganger and glue it on the back.
Oh gosh, but then it'd be backwards.
How's it going to be backwards?
Because if you put it behind her, she's backwards. I'd have to like print them backwards.
Well, then just draw and paint the back of her clothes on her.
No, you might be making more work for me. I mean, I'm ready just to paint her white and be done with it to go with all the other white stuff. So when she flips around, she's just the color of everything else. I'm thinking.
She'd be ghostly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that. Well,
Or you could put a do you have like one of those um thick dots? Oh no, because you want her to dangle. You can't do
yeah.
that.
Well, it's not that difficult. I mean, it's for you guys because you haven't done it yet. The point is now you know for you guys what you want to do. If it doesn't bother you, it's ready to go. If you think you're going to put something in the back, make sure you glue it on the back before you cut it up. If you want to paint it, then you can put your napkin back there. So think ahead as opposed to what I did, and you won't have no issues at all. And I'll just figure out, off, you know, tomorrow sometime. I'll figure out exactly what I want to do with these, or if I want to start from scratch and do it right, either paint it or put some paper back there and then just cut them all over again. That's how you learn. That's how you figure out what you want to do. And it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Yay. Okay, so that's what's going to go on there for sure will be the ladies. Either these or the ones I do tomorrow. They will go there. So that's done. And for myself, they're going to be stationary. I'm just going to put some little glue or tape or something, or maybe make another little hole up here and run this string through there. So it's just hanging from the paper. I haven't quite decided yet.
That's a good idea. Carol said paint the color of the dress on the back.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Very nice.
Oh, Katie said she's had her quota of wine and chips and salsa. Thank you for the excellent company and creativity.
Oh man, now she's getting me hungry. All right. Done, done, and done. Now, just so you know, if you decide that you want the ladies or these other things that were there in the kit, whatever you decide to do, whatever you decide to put, if you decide to use some of the other things and put in here, if you want to do that, then I did cut 2 of these, but it didn't matter because they weren't faces facing different directions. And I just cut them apart and put the string in between. Glued it together with the string in between. And then what you do up here, we've done this on something else before, so it'll come back to you.
Carol said, bloody hell, it's 2:30 here. I think she means it's 3:30.
So you take a piece of cardboard and you just create a little gap in there and glue this to that. So you have like a straw. People said you could use a straw, which you can. If you have the paper straws, they work perfect and you just cut them. And then glue that on there and run your string through. And you can see it. That's what I did right here. Can you see? Hold
Yep,
on.
I see it.
There you go. So right there is this little thing. Or if you have a straw, glue that in there and then run your string through that. And then put something obviously to stop it from going all the way back through. And then you do that on the top and the bottom. And then you can, you know, put anything in there, whether it's the ladies, whether it's some of these from the printouts that you have, or other stuff that you might want to use, you're all ready to go. Okay.
Do like a little marionette show.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what else? Well, like Mary says, I better not do any more, or else I won't have anything to do next week. So next week, what we'll do is I'll have whatever I've decided what I'm going to do with these ladies. I will have already done them before then, but then we'll attach them however we decide to do that. And then I will show you the way that I did the cover and the back. And then the last thing will be is connecting them together. So like I said, it's not hard. It's just tedious work. All the cutting and the folding and the cutting and the folding and rah, 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 rah. So that is that. I wanted to show you something else I was up to that I made. I think it came out kind of cool. I know a lot of you ladies at different sales, you have bought wallpaper from people, and I'm sure it's just sitting around and you don't know what the heck to do with the wallpaper. So let me show you something I did. You might want to do it yourself.
Lana says she is still in North Carolina and lurking.
No, North Carolina. Okay. I know I didn't do a Jessica. I only made 3. Although it was fun. These were a lot of fun to make. Get some of this stuff out of the way. All right, so I made these 3 journals. I think they're done. I can't remember. I think they are. And I had this wallpaper. All 3 of these are supposed to be replicating those 10 tiles, ceiling tiles, and these are 3 different kinds. And they were just white. So I came in with this in some water.
Is that the quinacridone?
Yeah, the Azo Gold, Thickle Azo Gold.
Yep.
And just watered it down first, and then got a brush and just kind of let it drip all over the place. No particular. And then I would spray it with some water and let it drip. And that's how I got that done. And then, and the whole theme of this, first of all, when I started off with the tiles, it made me think of architecture, and that's where the theme came from. So the whole journal is based with architecture. So I had these from those old Victorian albums.
Mm-hmm.
And so I I had some printouts that had architecture, the ones that we used when we did the, when did we use this? When we did the art, I think when we did the Art Nouveau, I think. I think that's when we had these printouts. And so if you were here the last time we were together, remember I showed you how to do the transfers with the acetone?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. So I printed these out on the laser, and then I just strategically, these are like 2 or 3 different prints. This is one, no, this is one, and then this is a different one, I think. And I laid the acetone on there like I showed you guys the last time. I don't remember when, but a couple times back, and did that on here. And then I took some of my dried flowers that I have and put it on, oops, put it on the laminator and put that in the window. There you can see the other side of it before I did all what I did to it. And I just thought it was cute. Just put it here in the front because it was all with architecture. And then, you know, you can do with it whatever you will. But that's how that was done. and and then the inside, oopsie. Again, like I said, it's all architecture, right? And oh, I haven't put these in yet. These are just bound. I have to put them actually in there. So, whoops, what a mess. Hold on. So on each of them, I put a blueprint, again, because I'm dealing with the architecture, right? And then the papers that I put back here, these are printouts that I have of tin ceilings. So I thought that was appropriate. So those are the tin ceilings, and I put a couple of pieces of this other kind of blueprint, you know, the white blueprint, and just put it across on there. And then these are just stuff for you to go ahead and use in your journal. You can just tear them out or take them out. It's just put together with one of those little dilly boopers. And then I had a little piece of uh
Dry cleaning tag. That's what it looks like.
no, this is I don't know why I can't even think. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a measuring tape.
Thank you. Like the wood ones. There's a word for that. What is it called? I don't remember. Anyway, so I broke that apart and just put a little piece of that up there. Again, for the, you know, architecture, right? And then I had a book and I took out some different pages, and I of pictures from the book so that you can like tear them up, glue them up in here or whatever. I don't know what you're gonna do. And then some more of this paper and some more pieces of the architectures, doors and windows and roofs and arches and stuff. Some of the tin ceilings. So there's a lot of fun things to play with. Okay, so that goes over here. And then this again has different things from this other architecture book. And I have the tin ceilings in here. Some more of the blueprint. Some old, we'll pretend it was a ledger from architecture. We'll just pretend. You know, we got to make up the stories as we go.
Hey, Tiffany Ray.
And we used this one too when we did the
Yep,
Art Nouveau.
I remember her.
And I think, I forget, I think there's probably like about 100 pages. I'll have to double check, but I think that's what it was. And it's the size of a traveler's notebook. It's like 8 1/4 by 4. This part. 1907. And some architecture. Oh, my nose is closing up as I speak.
Ooh, Carol says she is working on a kit for Queen Liz's Platinum Jubilee in June.
Ooh la la. That would be interesting. I wouldn't even know what would be in the kit like that. Oh, I liked her too. $19.09.
Well, it won't be no family photos of Diana, that's for sure.
Well, her kit might be. Who knows? She's gonna pay homage to who? I don't know.
Oh, she's all into Camilla now.
Uh-oh. I don't know. She's got shifty eyes. So, and all three of them are pretty much, I mean, they're all resourced from the same stuff. They're all different, but the same. You know how that goes. But these were fun. So if you guys have wallpaper, the textured wallpaper, that might be something you might want to do with it. You know what I mean?
Jelly bean?
You don't have to, like, obviously you don't have to go with the theme. I know a lot of people don't like themes at all. You know me, that's all I'm about, is some kind of a theme.
That's what I was thinking, Mary, when she passed those pictures earlier back. It would be fun to urban sketch old town buildings in that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my fantasy, would be like if someone says, okay, as far as art, what's something you'd like to do that you can't do? And I think that would be on my top of my list, would
Oh,
be
yeah.
kind of urban sketching of some kind. But I don't have when it comes, I mean, obviously I see perspective in me, or else I'd be falling down all the time. But when it comes to putting it to the paper, I don't have I have absolutely no concept of depth and all that kind of stuff. So it's just not for me. It's not for me unless I find an exceptional teacher, which a lot of people that know how to do it don't know how to teach it. There's a lot of people like that. They know how to do something, but it doesn't mean they're a good teacher. I know, I've tried classes. And it's like, oh my gosh, this person does not know how to teach.
I know, especially when they're speaking Spanish.
Stop it.
Oh my God, I will never buy another Domestica class.
Well, some of them are in English. I
Well,
mean,
not the drawing one. He's like, uh, ¿cómo se llama aquí? Hable español en la color. And I'm like,
and you're talking way too slow for them.
and I'm trying to read the subtitles and watch what he's doing and try to put it on a piece of paper. And I was like, you know what? Forget it.
Well, you're trying to do it all at one time. Turn the volume off, read the subtitles, go through the whole class, then go back, and now you know what he's talking about, and now you do what he tells you to do.
Yeah, I couldn't. I tried.
You can't do all of that at one time. My
You know what? I'll go to Sam's and I will buy that urban sketched tea box that you had.
God.
Well, there's Annie Mame right there.
I have it somewhere.
I loved that you did that night. That was awesome.
That again. I just found it the other night. Hold on. I just found that. There it is. I was going through some other stuff. Now see, this is proof that you can fake things. Now I did this. Everybody watched me do it. I did that.
Yes.
And I think it's so exciting. It was fun. Ha ha ha, Mary. Did you see me do this, Mary?
She was probably lurking.
You muted me again. Or did I do it? No, I didn't touch nothing.
Mary said nice.
Yeah, Mary didn't see me do this. But this is very, again, I'm not lying, Susan. This was easy, right? I mean, it took time, but the principle behind it was very easy.
Yeah.
And it looks like you know what you're doing. But but yeah, that was fun. Maybe we'll do that together someday again. And here I'll show you, for those that run around, I'll show you how I'll start it off. Oops. I bought this tea. Whoops, my camera doesn't like it. And it's just black tea, but I love the box. So I took a photocopy. I made a copy of it. And that was the basis and the inspiration for this. And I just tore pieces apart from it, like how do we know now where all the pieces parts are? Like this here is over here, and this here is over here, and I don't know. I don't even know where this is. And then these pieces here, I cut them in strips, and I just put them in strategic places, and then just got gesso and inks, and that also gold again. And then I used the ends of the pads of paper that have it on the rings, and when you pull it out, it has a little strip with the holes. That's what all these little windows are those strips right here. Where else are they? I can't see it now. Yeah, that right there. They're over here. Yeah, all over. And that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of fell into that night.
Yeah, I'll let me know how that all started, to tell you the truth. I mean, as far as doing it.
Because you were bragging or something about having one of Mary's urban sketchbook, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, I wonder, is Mary still here? Where's the one? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I don't know. I think she needs to sell them.
Where is Mary? Oh, wait. When I showed you, oh yeah, I put it right here. Never mind. Is she here? Is she here?
Carol said that's London. Well, of
Yeah,
course, it's
yeah.
tea. It's a tea box.
English breakfast.
Hello. Tea with the Queen. I'm going to have a spot of tea with the Queen.
Remember this, Mary? Mary. Do you remember when you were in the group with me and my other group? Seems like a lifetime ago. When we were doing the deconstructed journals and we had themes going on, and one month we did our hometown, and you ended up being one of my partners.
I think that was rigged.
Well, sure it was. I was the one making up the groups.
Hell yeah. I said, okay, she's my partner. Of course, I'd have been scared to send her my stuff, but
hey, I have no pride. But anyway, this is what Mary sent me. So she can tell you where all these places are, but this is from her town. I guess one of the little gazebos and the little buses that went through the town. Mary did all this art, by the way. For those of you that don't know that Mary does these things. This is Milwaukee. And then this was the storefront, I think to she said one of the thrift shops or something.
Milwaukee's not in Nebraska.
Say what?
Milwaukee's not in Nebraska.
She wasn't always in Nebraska.
Oh, that's right. She was in Wisconsin. She said it's Middleton.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. She sent me this. It says Milwaukee. um, and this is her going down some little cute path, a little stone wall, and some trees. And these are all um these aren't originals, they're copies, but they're all her originals, you know what I mean. And there's home, there's Madison, Wisconsin.
Carol, are your neighbors that close? Or do you have your window open? She said, my neighbors must wonder why they can hear me laughing.
They're just thinking you got lucky. Don't worry about it, Carol.
She said she forgot about that.
Oh, and then she also included this urban sketches of Wisconsin. And look at this, how beautiful. I mean, it's a book. Say, so this is the skyline of the Trade Center building in Wisconsin. What that is.
You suck.
And then this is the mountain at Greenwich Station Mall. Staten Mall, excuse me. Remember, I got my glasses and I can't
Is
read.
it Greenwich or
I can't,
Greenwich?
no, neither one. Greenwich, I think. Greenway. I don't know. I can't see with these glasses. Remember, I lost my glasses. Anyway, it's the mall. It's a fountain in the mall. That's all I know. And this is a mall flower pot. Not a mall flower pot, but a flower pot at the mall. And then this, oh, it's a chicken coop. How cute. Chicken coop. And then you can see it's a railroad water tower. And this is what? White Dairy. Is that what that says? It's a dairy barn, a barn dairy, a dairy's barn. And dandelions in a field. How pretty. You getting homesick, Mary? You getting homesick? And this is birds on the dock, on the lake. She doesn't say which lake. And this are beach chairs on the beach.
Those are Adirondacks.
That's right. But she's not there.
Oh.
This is the Garden Center. Oh my God, I can't read. Garden Center. Oh, she's getting ready for spring. She's going to be putting stuff out there. Same thing. That's the Garden Center too.
Oh, Conamo. I'm not even going to try that. Economowalk. Something.
And she wants me to read it. I can't read it. These are spring trees that are blooming. Very
Oh,
pretty.
wow.
Yeah. And this is an open field at Pope Farm over here. And picnic in park. And this is a railroad dining car. Oops, is that it? No, one more. Oh, no, that is it. And that's it. No. Oh, one more. And dried weeds. It doesn't look like a dry weed to me. It looks pretty. But she says these are dried weeds and green grass. And it says Middletown. It's easier here. And that's the trolley car. That cute or what?
She forgot she did that.
Is that cute or what? Forget Fibsville. I got the realville here.
It's Fibdiggityville.
Well, it's a diggity dog over here. That's all I can say. And then this shows, well, I want to show this. This does not look good compared to her stuff. Yeah, they should have hired you. The Tourist Bureau should have hired you. And then on some other occasion, I don't remember, it wasn't with this, it was a different occasion. She went crazy with these fine line doodad things, but the black and white, me, black and white and red, my favorite thing. But aren't these cool? She made me dizzy when she made these things. Oh, it's making my camera dizzy. Oh, it's like, oh my gosh, it doesn't like it. I'll just flash them really quick. Woohoo. Okay. Woo. They're postcards, but I don't have the heart to send them to anybody. I want them. I'm greedy. Oops.
We can do like she does and mail them to yourself. To have the canceled postage and stuff on them.
Oh, here's a real one. I mean, as opposed to the fine line crazy. Oh, that's a real postcard. She mailed that one to me. See, I already forgot that. Oh my goodness.
She forgot those too.
This is Trees Dancing Down the Hill, urban sketch. That's Pope Farms again. She liked that Pope Farm. That's all I can say. Oh, that looks like the one that was in here.
Good night, Jennifer.
I got the mini version of that one in here. Night, Jennifer. Yeah. Okay, that's very cool. So I got those at obviously 2 different times. All right. So there you go. Mary and her fine liner. It goes way back. Woo!
Yeah, I used to like watching when she would go do those urban sketches. She'd just drive up, pull out her pencils and stuff, and get after it.
Now, Mary didn't do this one, but it's in the same style of Mary.
Yeah, but that's your house, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Kind of cute.
She said Pope Farm was an area that people went walking.
Oh.
Or folks went walking. Not far from her apartment.
Where that one went? Uh-oh. Where'd that go? Uh-oh.
She said, thank you for the memories.
I didn't mean to make you homesick. And then this is another one that a friend did for me. That's the little porch outside of my studio. And there you go. So we will wrap these up next week, you guys. Oh, not these. What am I doing?
I was about to say.
Same color scheme. I go, wait a minute. It felt a little different.
Wrong project.
Same color scheme, different projects. And we'll light them up. Rawhide. Giddy up. Wow.
Cool.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, ladies. I hope I gave you enough to do. Stay busy. I know I did Mary. She's only got 15 projects going that we know of.
Always.
Always, for sure.
She has unfinished business. like Anne has.
All right, ladies, we will talk to you soon. Oh, is the window wider? Is it
in the first one?
What are we talking about?
Maybe in your book.
Uh-oh, Navajo boy.
Oh, wait.
You know, I think I'm going to make a couple of Navajo boy journals.
The first Kaboodle. Is the window wider in the first Kaboodle?
In the first, I really don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
Carol said message her about going live with her. I guess is talking about the cutouts.
But she
That
says,
was your original one, right?
yeah.
Are the windows bigger in that? The
No, they're
openings?
all, no, they're the same.
Good
At
night,
least
Kathy D. Good
in,
night, Carol.
in the front, they're the same. I think they're the same all the way around. Maybe not. I don't know.
The tunnels look wider in the first Kaboodle.
Well, I don't know. They may be. Who knows? Like I said, you can make it any size you want it. Oh, they look kind of much the same. I know I used the same piece of paper. I folded it in fours. I mean, eights or whatever you want to say. I started off the same paper with each one of these. What may be different is when I did these windows, the ones behind. I know the front are the same. The front ones are the same, but I may have staggered these less and staggered these more, and it made the back window smaller.
But don't you have an extra layer?
But it's still
The
the one
same?
that has the extra layer looks bigger, but I have the same, the front is the same size. So these are just staggered a little, whoops. These are staggered a little bit more and that's why I said in the video, do it, see if you like it. If not, you can always cut it back and make this section bigger. It's better to have it a little bit narrower than so big. Then you go, oh man, I don't have any, I don't have any dimension to this. So just whatever you like. But the front is the same as this one. So you just decide how much you want to go in. Cut back. All right, ladies. Now that I've totally confused you, totally confused you. All right, so we'll see you guys next week. And maybe by Thursday we'll have it wrapped up. Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. Sounds good.
Cool.
All right. Good night, ladies, and we'll see you then.
All right. Y'all stay warm.
Don't get in too much trouble over the weekend.
That's right.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.